Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. And today is a very exciting day because there is a brand new update that has just been released, which is the Chase the Skies update. And this adds a couple of brand new features into the game. So I'm going to be showing you some of those today in this episode. But before I get started, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified whenever I post these brand new videos. Now let's go ahead and jump straight into it here by looking at some of the brand new items that we've got. So the first thing that I've got up on the board here is the brand new harnesses that you can get. Now you can get these harnesses in all kinds of different colors. I got a whole chest full of them over here. So you can dye these in any different colors. And the way you craft that is going to be 2 pieces of glass. And then whatever color of wool you use is the color that you're going to get. And then you've got 3 pieces of leather. And that'll get you your harness. And this is going to be useful later because we're going to need that to ride the brand new Happy Ghast that we've got in this update. The next thing they've also added is you can craft regular saddles now. Now to craft just a regular saddle that you can use for like horses and pigs, you can craft those now with 3 pieces of leather and then an iron ingot in the middle. So that's kind of cool that we've got that. And then over here, we've got our brand new kind of pet that we can get in Minecraft, which is the dried ghast. Now there's 2 ways of obtaining these. The first one is going to the nether and just finding them. They'll be randomly like on the ground like this, and you can find them usually by some of the bones. So there's in the Soul Sand Valley, there's bone structures. So you can find these randomly around the bones. Or you can craft them with 1 piece of soul sand and then ghast tears all the way around it like that. That's the 2 different ways that you can get the dried ghast. Now you're probably wondering, what do you do with the dried ghast? Well, you need to get it some water because it needs to be hydrated. So over here, I've actually got one already in the water. And all you have to do is just place this down in a source block of water. It will only hydrate if it's in a source block. You can't just like pour water on it. It won't actually start hydrating itself. And you can tell that it's working when you've got the little green sparkles. So I can put a couple of these guys in here. I've already got one that's kind of been in the water for a while. So hopefully that one will be waking up here soon, so I can show you the brand new ghast. Now, while we're waiting for these guys to hydrate, the next thing I want to show off is the brand new music disc. So we've got a new music disc in this update, and this one is called Tears. And this is actually a really interesting music disc because the way you obtain this is a little bit different than some of the other ones. This one is actually obtained from ghast. And the way you get it is by defeating a ghast by knocking the fireball back at it. So if I go ahead and head over to the nether, we can go find a ghast and I can show you how to get this. Alright, so I've made it into the nether, and now all I have to do is try and knock these fireballs and hit the ghast. There we go. And we got our brand new music disc. So all you have to do is defeat a ghast with a fireball, and you will get the brand new Tears music disc. Alright, so I've made it back to the overworld here, and as you can see, our ghast is turning white now. So they have stages that they kind of go through. They start out as like a grayish color, and then as they get more hydrated, slowly it turns white, and he also gets a smile on his face. And then eventually, he'll turn into the Ghastling, which should be any minute now. He'll come out of the water, and I'll be able to show you the brand new Happy Ghast pet. But before we do that, let's go ahead and listen to the brand new music disc. So we'll go ahead and chuck this in there. So while I wait for this guy to come out of the water, we can kind of listen to the music disc here. Oh! He just came out of the water. Hello. Alright, we got our very first Ghastling. So this guy is kind of a brand new pet that you can get in Minecraft. All you have to do is let these guys sit in some water for a little bit, and then eventually they'll turn into this guy. Now, the only problem with these guys, they don't actually follow you. They kind of follow you, but they also, like, kind of just wander around. So the only way to really bring them around with you is with a lead. So you gotta make sure you have a lead with you so you can grab these guys. Otherwise, they're just gonna go wander off somewhere and you're never gonna see them again. Because it is a ghast and they do fly, which is kind of cool because you can actually ride these guys. Once they grow up, you can actually ride them. Right now, you can't ride them. If you try and jump on top of them, you just fall through the ghast. But you can actually speed up the growth process with snowballs. So they will naturally grow up by themselves if you just leave them. But if you feed them snowballs, they'll grow up faster. So we'll go and feed this guy a bunch of snowballs. And then he should grow up into a Happy Ghast. Alright, there we go. He's now a big ghast. Look at this guy. Alright, so this is the brand new Happy Ghast. And there he goes. Come back here. This is why you need a lead. Otherwise, they'll just kind of wander off. Now, this is where the harness comes in. So you can put the harness on this guy. And now you can ride him if he comes back. Come back. No, come back. Where are you going? Alright, let's get on top of this guy. So, if you can manage to get on top of him, you can kind of stand up here. He's got a pretty big walking area. So you can walk on top of the ghast and he'll just kind of stand here. But if you right click him, you can actually ride him. And his goggles goes on. That's another cool thing. You see goggles are on, goggles are now off. So we'll go ahead and sit on the Happy Ghast here, and now we can kind of control him around. And you don't have to use any kind of food or anything to navigate him. You just go in that direction and he'll fly. Now, it is not the fastest mode of transportation in Minecraft, but it is a way that you can fly around your world. It is very slow, though. This is not very fast. I wish this was a little bit faster. But maybe in the future, if we ever get the end update, we might be able to get our very own dragon pet. That would be really cool. Maybe the dragon will be a little bit faster. But right now, we get to ride around on ghast. Where are you going? Oh, he's flying away again. Now, if you do want to switch out your harness color, all you have to do is use some shears. It'll take the harness off. It went somewhere. Here it is. You can go and pick that up, and then you can put a different color on. So you can get a blue one, put a green one on, cyan one, pretty much any color harness you want. So we'll go ahead and put the yellow harness on this guy. He's currently flying away from me, which is why you need to have a lead. So we could tie him down there, but there actually has been an update to leads. So leads can now be attached to multiple mobs. So we can use this llama as our test subject here. So if we go to hook a lead to the llama, we can actually attach this llama to our Happy Ghast here. So if you have to crouch for this. You have to crouch and then right click. Okay, can you come down here? I need to crouch and right click the Happy Ghast. And as you can see, he's now attached to the llama. So if I go ahead and, oh no, he's taken off with the llama. Alright, let's go ahead and remove that lead. And as you can see, the llama is now flying with the Happy Ghast. And you can do this with more than just mobs. You can also do this with boats. So if I get a boat here, and I attach a lead to it, I can actually take the boat and then attach it to the ghast, and you can see we've now got a boat with a llama in it. And now you can kind of transport mobs around with you in the world. It's actually really cool. There's a lot of cool new mechanics that you can do now with these Happy Ghast, and I've already seen some really cool builds that people have been doing. They've been making elevators with the brand new leashing mechanic that you can use with the leads. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming in the future now that this update has been released. So if you want to get this, just jump into Minecraft. Make sure you update to the newest version, which is 21.6, and you'll be able to get the brand new Happy Ghast for yourselves. So that's going to be pretty much it for today. So if you did enjoy this episode, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I post brand new videos. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody!